Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dolly. Now I'm in New York and this is my last stop about my America trip. So I guess now it's the time for me to share my opinion and my impression about Eastern America. So East Coast America. Yes. So to be honest, I spent 2,000 euro for this trip, including my accommodation, my flight ticket, everything. And I feel it's quite a lot. It's really, really a lot. But if you ask me, will I come back again? And I think the answer is yes, of course, definitely, absolutely, certainly sure I will come back again because I think America is super great country, at least for a tourist and from my 10 days holidays. And when I took metro these days, and I always saw these black singers and dancers, they just dance or sing on the metro. You know, it will never happen in China or in Sweden because in Sweden people are shy, they never do that. And in China, if you try to do it, people will say, hey, what are you doing? It's the public space, you can't do it here, just go home, something like that. So when I see this in America, I feel like, wow, people, they really accept it. They don't really disturb you. They give you space to show yourself as long as you don't really hurt others or you don't really cause any troubles. That's something I really appreciate. And it's a lot of fun for me to see these street art, street show because it's for free and I have never seen it before in my whole life. Another thing that I feel American, they are really, really friendly because they ask me, hey, how are you today, sweetie? And hey, cutie, it's free for you. Or, hey, baby, would you like some cream on your frappuccino? Of course, I'm not sweet. I'm not their baby, and they don't really care about my day. But just to ask this, it makes me feel like it's a very good sentence to break the ice. And yeah, I think when I go back to Sweden, I will also ask, hey, baby, what's your day? So, yeah. Another thing I feel special here in America is that I don't really feel I'm a traveler or I'm a foreigner here. No matter what I do, people, they don't really judge me or they don't really look at me. Just like what the Museum of American History said, this is a country have so many voices, but one nation. I mean, so many people from different country, different background, different color, different culture, they gathered here and start their new life. Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's so easy to restart a new life in America, but maybe still there are still so many people who are suffering in America at the moment. But for me, for these 10 days appearance, I do feel like that. I want to talk about is the Chinese in America. Well, I didn't talk to a lot of Chinese here, and I don't know where is the Chinese community in America, but I do see a lot of Chinese girls. They work for United Nations, U.S. Capitol, and for these international companies. And I feel like these girls, these Chinese girls, they are really, really amazing. In China, we say if you want to, like, when we plan where we want, which country we want to go to achieve our master degree, we always say if you have good grade and money, you go to US. If you only have money and no grade, then go to UK. If you don't have money and you don't have good grade, then go to other countries like Germany, France. Okay, it's a joke, but it shows something, to be honest. So for these Chinese girls in America, they paid a lot of tuition fee and they tried so hard, and in the end they need to fight against the immigration policy, so difficult things, so many obstacles, and then they get a job and then they start their quality life or survive in America. So for me, I really appreciate that because you have no idea how much effort they pay behind it. We always say if you want to be really successful, you have definitely seen the 4 a.m. McDonald's and 5 a.m. gym. And for these girls, I think they suffered even more than that. I remember one sentence from LinkedIn. It said, keep learning to nail the moment that matters. So That's what I'm always telling myself, and I think these Chinese who are living in America, they do it as well. Of course, there are so many dark side about America, but I think for me, I'm more a positive person, so I tend to neglect the negative part of a country or a society. And that's all my impression and my feeling about US. If you agree with me, give me a like. If you think, okay, America is a shit country, then leave your comments there. And see you next Monday. Bye bye.